My latest book synopsis, the story is based in the constituency of Oxford City. About the book, David Had a Dream. This is an amazing story for all university students. David's parents want him to work at their family-run pharmacy in Oxford, whilst he studies pharmaceutical science at the university. But his own personal dream is to become a polo player, and with influence from his friends, girlfriend, and other ideas and interests, it may or may not go to plan. David first off made friends with a young ginger-haired boy called Jasper Flynn. They both were in the same pharmaceutical science class with Professor A. David Smith as their tutor. Throughout the course of their academic study, they began to make new friends, such as William McIntyre, Paul Barrera, Darius Silver, Daphne Johnson, Verity Page, and Eldora Jenkins, who was autistic and highly intelligent. Samantha Hutchinson was a promiscuous girl. She had always hung around with the boys, trying to engage attention from Jasper Flynn. But Eldora Jenkins and himself were hitting it off as close friends from the off. Throughout their academic studies, they had highlighted events through the course of their study and in between breaks at the university park and at Jimbo's Baguette Bar, a nice walk up the Cherwell River embankment with acres of woodland and park area. They sometimes ate a nice cooked meal inside the Christchurch building, with so much archaic history which had been kept inside the prestigious building. It really was a sight for seeing. In immaculate condition, considering the years it's been standing for, the students often spent time together having weekend movie nights at the local cinema at the Ultimate Picture Palace, which was located in the centre of Oxford. They caught the bus together for their travels into the city centre, stopping off at Kentucky Fried Chicken before they went to the screening of Something About Mary later that evening on the way back to the university dormitory. David had crept into the girls' dormitory to be able to stay with Daphne for the night. He had to sneak in when all the boys were fast asleep back at the boys' dormitory before he crept over to the girls, slowly climbing the stairs. He stayed the night snuggled up to Daphne all night. They were both well-kept and dedicated students. It happened very PG. Nothing happened as you could have expected or at least wanted for entertainment purposes. The story continues. We have promiscuous redhead Samantha Hutchinson on the lookout for her morning glory. She was like a leaping tiger on heat, waiting for the next mammal to approach, with her claws and grinding teeth. Would it be Darius Silver, Paul Barrera, or Jasper Flynn? The boys were looking to start playing polo for Oxford University. They had to claw together the training fees. This was going to be a task in itself, seeing as their parents had already paid for their student fees. In the end, they had settled the finances with their parents with IOU, or they would have offered their parents to work off the funding. The next chapter to play polo for the university was a dream come true for the boys. They were excited to be training with the Oxford polo team. The Oxford University students had enjoyed their afternoon walks throughout the university park, with plenty of woodland to roam alongside the River Cherwell embankment, through the botanic gardens, with such prodigious views and so much natural habitat to see, with both flora and fauna. This place gave so much pure solace for the mind to explore and transpire.